Right, for the record, I do not understand GoPros. How do I stop this thing recording? Highlight added. Right then folks, welcome back to another video. So, as you can see, we are back in the garage today. And unfortunately, I've got to take the turbo off. Right, so why is the turbo coming off? Could be many reasons for this. Tell you what, instead of me telling you straight away, I'm going to try and get a bit of engagement here. Why do you think the turbo's coming off? Press pause, drop a comment down below. Why is it coming off? What are we going to do? Done that? Cool. Right, let's crack on. So first job to get the turbo off is car in the air, splitter off. Done. One 3.5-inch downpipe out. Right, so the turbo is out. The camera battery died, so I haven't filmed that, but we're in the truck. Any guesses where we're going? Yeah, looks pretty remote, doesn't it? Nah, it's just a diversion. Don't know where I'm going with this. Pull in here, stop, piece the camera, turn the camera around. Yeah, of course it was Badger 5. Anyone that didn't guess that, shame on you. Right, what are we doing here then?
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Right, so that was a bit of a fleeting visit because there's somewhere I need to be right now. But if you look down here, one Garrett box. Yeah, so I'm going back to a 660. That's the long and short of it. I really like my time on the 550. We dropped down to the 550 to go racing with Road Sports. Now that we're on a stroker, I've just got so much torque so early on, and the 550, when I turn it up for a bit of fun, does not give the same top end scream of a 660. More power than I can use low down, and frankly, I miss the 660. So yeah, that's what we're doing. I managed to do a deal. I've sold the 550. I've bought a brand new 660 from the guys at Badger 5. So we are going to get that on the car this weekend and then do a bit of road tuning before we head to Snetterton in 2 weeks time with RMA. So G25 660. I know to some it's going to seem like a bit of an odd choice, but I've got my reasons. So it might not be optimised for some of the racing we're going to be doing, but now that I'm doing a few more track days again, I'm realising I really enjoyed driving the car with the 660 more than the 550. Just the linear pull, the way it pulled out to the top end. I think, as Bill said, I might be a Honda driver in denial. But yeah, I love revving it out. Love the way the 660 feels. And I've got some other cool plans I want to try next year, which may well involve more power than the 550 would give. So, let's get it together and get it in the car. So when you buy a brand new 660 from Garrett, what you actually get is a supercore and a hot side, and they actually come separate, which is why it's in such a big box. So I am going to get the hot side onto the core, being incredibly careful not to damage the turbine. Then we'll get it clocked and we'll get it in the hole. Right, so this V-band has to sit on there first. So I'm going to want that facing up so I can access it. So we'll pop that on like that. I've kept it open so I can just slot it over. And then, very carefully, Drop a nut on that. Right, so that's on. Turbo spins. Obviously nothing touches, but you can clock that anywhere you need to. Now before I can finalise where all this is going to sit, I do need to get the orientation of both the exhaust housing and the core and the cold side correct. So I'm going to pop it in, offer it onto the flange, rotate it all until it's where I want it to be, then nip them up, pop it out, do the cold side up fully. That's if I can get it in here. I'm sure there's a way. There we go. Rotate it over, so we'll just sit it on the flange for the minute. Cold side I know I want about there. Core I think we'll bring it touch that way. So that helps with the oil drain position. I wish I'd marked up the old one, to be honest, now. Oh well, that looks pretty good to me. Right, see if I can take it out without moving any of that orientation. Moved it, didn't I? Yeah. Yeah, you moved it, you idiot. V-bands there. And we're going to get the turbo in there, get the oil drain on, get it sat where it needs to be. So how did we do this before? I think we went in that way and then down and then rotate to where you want to be. Oil drain, done. So with the oil drain on, just got to get the turbo the right way up, sat on the flange, and get the V-band around it. That appears to be on. Sorted. Right, bit of a time hop for you. It is now Friday morning, and if all does go to plan, you'll be seeing this tonight. So, I finished getting the 660 in. Kind of did it on a few night shifts, got it in, got it done, got it working, didn't bother filming it. Sorry about that. I've actually been out, I've tuned it, I've done a track day in it, I've crashed it, and I've repaired it all since then. So you've got a fair bit to catch up on in the next couple of videos. But this is a little time hop update. 660 is in, car is running, car is great. And that's that. Tune in next week to find out where we've been, what we've done, and what went wrong. Have fun. See you soon.